drink.
You have to win. You can't go and draw. Like, I was like, I've done a 6-year course in 4 years. Any wonder the workload was horrific. You know the song, I will drive within 25 minutes. Hurling and Gaelic, Irish sports.
Caolan, welcome to Knowing Me, Knowing Blues. You're the first one in the hot seat since we brought it back. How are you feeling about
Nervous.
that?
I'm very nervous.
You're nervous?
Nah, I'm only joking. I'm alright. I've seen Grimmers, so I know I have a tough act to follow.
You know what's coming?
Yeah.
So, you know what we're going to be doing, but I think we should warm up a little bit. How are you settling into Wycombe?
Loving it. We've got obviously our house sorted, with the missus and the little man. So I think that was the biggest part. As soon as I got them settled, then I could kind of settle. I had a little hiccup with the concussion, but other than that, everything's been brilliant. So
you obviously miss Bradford, but we're hoping to see you fairly soon. How have you found pre-season though, leading up to this?
Tough. Yeah, it's tough. I think if you ask anyone, I think they'll all have the same answer, but it's been brilliant. Like, you've seen the difference between day one, week 1, week 2. Every week we've seen gradual improvements. So I think that's the main thing. But I've really enjoyed it. And
you feeling fully settled in with the squad and everything now?
Early doors, I think that's one thing I could probably give myself. I never really struggled to settle in new surroundings. I'm quite chatty. I talk to people a lot. I'm a really big people person, so it never really takes me long to settle, but they've been brilliant. They've made it even easier. So yeah, happy.
Nice. Well, I think we should start then.
Let's go.
Okay, so we'll start you off nice and easy. R. Kyson on Instagram asked, who do you support?
I'm a Liverpool fan. My family are always like big Liverpool fans. And obviously Stephen Gerrard was my ultimate footballing hero, so anywhere he went was kind of where I kept my eye on. But yeah, we're big Liverpool fans.
Wait, why did your family support Liverpool then? Where did that connection come from?
I don't know. I think it's a big Irish thing because it's Celtic, Rangers, Liverpool, Man United are like the 4 biggest clubs. And actually, I heard someone talking about it the other week. I think there's a connection between the Irish going over to work at Liverpool, the docks or something along them lines. So I don't know how, but it's just spread like wildfire and everyone's just hooked on it.
Oh, nice. So if we played them, have you played them before?
I haven't played Liverpool, no. I've played United. We played United in the FA Cup with Middlesbrough and beat them at Old Trafford. So that was a really sweet one. Didn't play, but was sweet. So
a draw against Liverpool in a cup competition at some point this season.
Oh no, you have to win. You can't go and draw. Like, no, it'd be brilliant. It'd be the ultimate dream.
Yeah, nice. Okay, next question. Dorsey.jl on Instagram asked, who's the best player you've played against?
Played against? Oh, I can't have a list here. Last year I made my international debut. We played Spain. And the midfield trio that we played against was Rodri, Pedri and Fabian Ruiz just before they won the Euros. And it was like chasing shadows for 90 minutes. And for 45 I played, it was honestly ridiculous the way they played. It was like a different sport. So I'll probably give it to Pedri.
No, I think that's fair.
He was so hard to mark. He was brilliant.
That is a fair choice. Kind of similar lines. Ryan_WWFC on X asked, who's the best player you've ever played with?
Well, I think the obvious one's obviously going to be Jude, but I would also say Conor Bradley.
Yeah.
At Liverpool. He's, again, athletically he's unbelievable. Technically he's unbelievable, and I think he's going to have some future this year. I'm really excited to see him at Liverpool. I think he'll nail down that right back spot. Yeah, massive fan of him.
Nice. Next question. What would you be doing if you weren't a footballer?
Everyone asks me this one. And my answer changes all the time. So obviously everyone knows that I'd done the degree.
Yeah.
So it was always quite liked school, quite liked the education side of things. And if you were to ask me now, or if you asked me 5 years ago, I would have said a solicitor. But the more I get into the game, I would kind of like to see the other side of how football works off the pitch. So I think I would like to work in that sort of area, whether it was a director, a CEO, or maybe legal team of FIFA, something along them lines, something just so different. I would love to do that. Yeah, I'd probably be that, or solicitor, the average answer, solicitor. And
on your degree, how did you find that doing, like, juggling between studying and playing professionally?
I actually didn't know I was doing it full time.
No.
So they say you can have 6 years to do it. And my mum, since I moved to England, was like, you're not going to England unless you get your education. You're not allowed to go. I was like, right, mum, I'll do it. I got to 18 and sat down with the club and was like, I need to do it. So they said, you have 6 years to do it. So I was going through this course and the workload was crazy. I was like, if this is 6 years, what's it going to be like full time? Like, how do people do this? And I got them last year. We were doing pro bono work. And I was talking to other people in the college and they're like, oh, it's my last year. Can't wait to finish it. I was like, I've still got 3 years left. and we've been talking through all the modules and everything they'd done, I'd done. They're like, oh, Caolan, you're in your last year. So I was like, I've done a 6-year course in 4 years. Any wonder the workload was horrific. But no, I actually really, really enjoyed it. I took it out of my comfort zone, so I took it out of housing. Like whenever I lived in digs or I've lived in an apartment, I always done my work outside.
Yeah.
So it's like a cafe, or because my thing was if I go to a cafe and don't do anything, look like an idiot.
Yeah.
So I have to work. That was my thought process behind it, and it worked. But it was a great distraction from football, and I really, really enjoyed it.
Oh, nice. Like, I don't know how many people would know that about you though. So I think that would be interesting for our fans.
Yeah.
And I don't know how many footballers pursue like a degree or something.
You know what? It's getting more popular, because I've had a lot of people text me about it, saying how I found it, and it's actually easier to do than you think. Well, I've always enjoyed it, so I think I would naturally say it was easier. But I genuinely think like if someone wants to do something they're really interested in, they'll piss it.
And it's probably so important because it's not a long career really, is it?
No, I'm very pessimistic as well, so Mrs. shouts at me all the time for it. No, I wouldn't say negative, I would just always try and cover the worst outcome. So from I was no age, I kind of always knew what I wanted to do 5 years later. And then since my sons came, I think it's sped that process up a little bit, so you have sleepless nights over it.
Yeah. All right, we'll move on to the next question. Tim Reynolds on X asks, what is your typical pre-game routine?
You know what? I don't have one.
Oh.
Like, that's again, we had this conversation in the change room the other day about superstition and who puts the left foot on like first or right boot on. I have none of that. I used to have the same meal depending on how well I was doing at the time. So if I was struggling, I would have changed it up. So like I had a bad game, right next week we're having something different. So I don't really have a set routine as such. I would just have the same meal in a good period of form. And if it for any reason would get beat or something changes, I'll swap again.
Nice. Well, that leads us nicely on to our next question. What is your go-to cheat meal?
Cheat meal? Oh, I'm a sucker for Chinese.
Nice.
You know what? I'll have to say I'm struggling to find a good Chinese here. Struggling. Really, really bad.
It's hard. What's your go-to order?
Salt and chili chicken. Salt and chili chips. See, this is the dad in me and the husband in me. We do a family order.
Yeah.
So you just take bits and bits. So I can't have a selfish order. I have to give you my full. So salt and chili chicken, salt and chili chips, chicken curry,
nice,
fried rice,
nice,
and then depending who's over, we might have like some sort of crispy beef.
Nice, yeah, crispy chili beef's a go-to for me.
They've got these spring rolls in Belfast now. It's chicken curry filled spring rolls.
That sounds incredible.
They're as good as you think.
Yeah, no, I do think we're lacking in good Chinese restaurants.
You're not supposed to say that. You're supposed to say, Caolan, I'll give you a good one.
Oh, well, do you?
I will drive within 25 minutes.
Felipe on X asked, what are your favourite 4 films ever?
Wow.
That's quite a hard one.
Oh, it's a broad spectrum, that.
Yeah.
See, I'm a TV series man.
Oh, are you?
I love a series. Like, living in digs for so long, I completed Netflix like 3 times around.
Yeah.
Films, I love Jaws growing up.
Yeah.
I'm a nostalgia merchant. Like, I just love things that I loved as a kid. I loved Jaws. When I was a kid, I loved Goal 2. Don't know why, just loved it. I loved Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah.
And I loved 7.
That is a good one. What is in the box?
Yeah, 7 was my favourite. I just wish I could watch it again, you know, from scratch and not know anything about it.
Yeah.
That was my favourite.
We'll do TV shows then as well. What are your
TV shows? Right, it's going to sound really bad. Suits is my favourite, and I've rewatched it again at the minute. Season 4 again. It's pathetic.
You've rewatched Suits? It's quite long as well, isn't it?
Oh yeah, but it's the best ever. Nice. Suits is my favourite. I like, obviously, Prison Break. Everyone loves Prison Break. I've watched that many that I'm like, I can't even remember what it is. But like, if you were to hit me with a list, I would tell you, yeah, no, it's the best. But Suits is my favourite.
Who is your best friend in the squad? It's a bit of a hard one. Yeah,
do you know what? Again, because my missus would ask me this, who are you close with, who do you spend time with? And genuinely, we all spend like different amounts of time with each other. Dan, because probably, obviously I moved down from Scotland, been out with him quite a few times, and we're Irish, so we click really well. But I've got quite close with Ewan, Alex Hartridge, Taylor, Allen, like all of them will mix quite well, to be fair. So I don't have any standout ones, which is a good thing, I suppose.
Yeah, no, I think that's probably the right answer.
Yeah, really good.
Nice. Okay, this was a popular argument a couple of months ago. Who would win in a fight, 100 humans or 1 gorilla?
The gorilla.
Do you think? Against 100 humans?
Wipes the floor. When you say 100 humans, what's the size of them?
Well, we probably can't generalise.
Even then, a gorilla?
The average human.
The average, yeah.
No weapons.
No weapons.
Gorilla kills them.
Or
You think humans
I
take them
think
down?
I think humans could give it a good shot.
I don't disagree.
100
They could
is
hurt
a
him.
lot of people.
He'll come out on top.
I think gorilla.
I think so, like, and they're smart too. Like, they're not as if
Yeah, they are.
they're not stupid. You know what I mean? So it's not as if it's just brute force. They're clever.
Yeah.
I think a gorilla, me personally.
Okay, well that is the leading argument so far. That's what most people have said. What would you like as a chant? If you can make up a chant for yourself.
I've had a few in my time.
Oh yeah, what are they?
Well, the main one was obviously when I was at St Mirren was, you know the song Our House?
Yeah.
But they had a Boyd-Munce in the middle of our team.
Do you know what?
So
Our
that was-
house is Wycombe. Did you know that?
No?
So the whole thing around Wycombe is that it's Adams Park is our house.
Well, I know obviously that's
Yeah,
our thing.
so,
our house, our
and-
rule.
We used to play our house at the end of every game, so I guess
Bring it back for this.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
So I think that's perfect timing.
Yeah, that was my goal. That was my chant at St Mirren. It was class. I still remember the first time hearing it and the videos.
Yeah.
That's class.
We'll have that ringing around Adams
that's
Park
good.
this season. Okay, I reckon we should go on to some quick fire ones now. So nice,
This is
snappy. This is where it gets
it's
difficult.
tough.
Okay. Talk to Chairboys on Instagram said, what sports did you play growing up?
Hurling and Gaelic, Irish sports.
Oh, nice. Who is the best dressed in the dressing room?
Taff.
Fair. Best touch in the squad?
Best touch. I would say with a few good boys, tacky boys. I think Alex probably nicks that. Yeah, I'd say Alex.
What's your favourite stadium you've played in?
Favourite stadium I've played in? I liked Spurs Stadium, but I think my favourite was Celtic Park. Celtic Park was brilliant. Really good.
And we kind of touched on this before. Who was your football idol growing up?
Steven Gerrard.
Yeah.
Wasn't close. He's the only footballer that I could ever meet and be starstruck over.
Yeah.
I was always besotted by him as a kid. Just everything he done just was immense to me. He was the best.
Nice. Well, that concludes all the questions we had prepared for you today. They were all sent in by various fans. How did you find that?
Quite good.
Yeah?
Quite good, yeah. I think the films one stumped me, I'm not gonna lie. Didn't expect that one. And when someone comes at a question like that, you're a bit like, oh, I'm gonna leave. I'll go home tonight and remember a film and go, why did I not say that? Literally. It's always a way. No, enjoyed it. Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for the questions.